Good morning, children. Sai Ram. So, today also we are going to continue with chapter number 8 fractions. Okay, so let's do exercise problems. Okay, exercise 8.2, third problem, tick the correct answer. So, in the previous class, we have learnt how to convert improper fractions into mixed fraction and how to convert mixed fraction into improper fractions, isn't it? So how to convert mixed fraction into improper fraction? So whole number into denominator plus numerator divided by denominator, isn't it? That is the formula for converting mixed fractions into improper fractions, isn't it? Whole number into denominator plus numerator divided by denominator. That is the formula we have learnt in the previous class, isn't it? Then how to convert improper fractions into mixed fractions? So we have to just divide, isn't it? So before dividing, we have to check if there is any common multiples, isn't it, for numerator and denominator, isn't it? If there are any common multiples for numerator and denominator, first we have to cancel out the common multiples. Then only we have to divide. Okay? And what is the format for writing in mixed fractions? What is the format? Quotient, remainder. Quotient as the whole number. Quotient is the whole number, isn't it? So quotient, remainder divided by dividend. Sorry, divisor. Quotient, remainder by divisor. So this is the format for mixed fraction. Okay. Shall we do some problems based on this? Yes. So look at the first one. So what is the problem? Tick the correct answer. So we are going to tick correct answer. Okay. Look at the first one. So they have given mixed fraction, isn't it? So we are going to find out the improper fraction for this mixed fraction. Okay, and we are going to tick the correct improper fraction. Okay. How to convert this mixed fraction into improper fraction? So whole number into, so we can write whole number into denominator plus numerator divided by denominator. This is the formula, isn't it? So here whole number is 2. So 2 into denominator. Denominator is 5. So 2 into 5 plus numerator. Numerator is 1 divided by denominator is 5. So 2 into 5. 2 5s are 10. So 10 plus 1 by 5, which is equal to 10 plus 1 is 11. So 11 divided by 5 is the answer. So here 10 by 5, 11 by 5, 15 by 5. So which one is correct? 11 by 5, isn't it? So 11 by 5 is correct answer. So we have to tick. Okay, 11 by 5. Is it clear? Yes. Look at the next problem. So they have given improper fraction, isn't it? Because numerator is greater than denominator. So it is an improper fraction. And they have given the answers in mixed fraction. So we have to convert this improper fraction into mixed fraction. Okay, so there is no any common multiples for 23 and 5, so we can directly divide. Okay, so 23 divided by 5, so 4 5s are 20, divided, if we subtract we get 3 as the remainder. Then what is the format for writing in mixed fraction? Quotient, remainder divided by divisor. So what is the quotient here? 4. So 4. What is the remainder? 3. 3 is the numerator divided by divisor. Divisor is 5. So 4. 3 by 5 is the correct answer. So where is it? It is the first one. So 4. 3 by 5 is the correct answer. Okay. Have you all understood, children? Yes. So the next one, C. So here they have given in mixed fraction and we have to convert it to improper fraction, isn't it? What is the formula? Whole number into denominator plus numerator divided by denominator. So what is the whole number here? 6. So 6 into denominator is 8. So 6 into 8 plus numerator is 3 divided by denominator is 8. So 6 8s are 48 plus 3 divided by 8, which is equal to 48 plus 3 is 51. So 51 divided by 8. So 51 divided by 8 is the correct answer. Where is it? Here. So here we have to put a tick mark. Okay, 51 divided by 8. Have you all understood? Yes. So the next one, here 9 divided by 36. So here we can cancel out the common multiples, isn't it? So out of 9 we can cancel out 9 divided by 36. So it can be written as 1 into 9, or we can directly cancel out 9 divided by 36. So 1 9s are 9, 9 4s are 36. So what is the fraction? 1 divided by 4 is the correct answer. Where is it? Here. So 1 divided by 4 is the correct answer. 1 9s are 9 and 9 4s are 36, isn't it? So the fraction is 1 by 4. Okay. Yes. So next one, comparing like fractions. So we are going to compare the like fractions. How to compare? So by comparing we can tell which one is bigger, which one is small, isn't it? So how to compare? So in the like fractions, denominators are same, only numerators are different, isn't it? So based on the numerator we can compare, isn't it? So let's read. We can compare like fractions by comparing their numerators, only numerators, because denominators are same, isn't it? Fractions with bigger numerators are bigger. Okay, fractions with bigger numerators are bigger. Okay, so shall we see some example? First example, compare 3 by 5 and 2 by 5. So both the denominators are same, so they are like fractions. Okay, so 3 by 5 and 2 by 5 are like fractions because their denominators are same. So if the denominators are same, they are like fractions. So how to compare like fractions? By comparing the numerators. Okay, so see, so to compare the fractions, we compare their numerators. So see the numerator, one is 3 and one is 2. Which one is bigger? 3, isn't it? 3 is greater than 2. So 3 by 5 is greater than 2 by 5. Okay, since 3 greater than 2, 3 by 5 greater than 2 by 5. Okay, so the fraction with bigger numerators are bigger, isn't it? So we have to compare only numerators. Okay, here the numerators are 3 and 2. 3 is greater than 2, so 3 by 5 is greater than 2 by 5. Is it clear? Yes. So next one is comparing unlike fractions. There are two ways of comparing unlike fractions. One is by cross multiplication and second one is by changing into like fractions. Okay, so we can see one example using these two methods. Okay, so example 1, compare 4 by 13 and 3 by 15. 4 by 13 and 3 by 15. Okay, 4 by 13 and 3 by 15. So first we shall do by cross multiplication. Okay, first method is comparison by cross multiplication. Okay, cross multiplication is 4 by 13, 3 by 15. So we are going to cross multiply. So 4 into 15. 4 into 15 is 60. And next one is 3 into 13. 3 into 13 is 39. So which one is bigger, 60 or 39? 60, isn't it? 60 is greater than 39. So which one? 4. So 4 by 13 is greater than 3 by 15. Okay, this is by cross multiplication. So 4 into 15 is 60 and 3 into 13 is 39 and 60 is greater than 39. So 60 is for 4. So 4 by 13 is greater than 3 by 15. Okay, and next method is by changing into like fractions. So we are going to change this unlike fraction to like fractions. Okay, so comparing by changing into like fractions. So we are going to make the denominator same. For that what we have to do? So we have to multiply the denominators. So we are going to multiply this 4 by 13 by this denominator 15. So 4 into 15 divided by 13 into 15. Similarly, we are going to change this fraction, that is 3 by 15, isn't it? So 3 by 15. So we are going to multiply this fraction by this denominator 13. So 3 into 13 divided by 15 into 13. So denominator becomes same, isn't it? 13 into 15 and here also 13 into 15. Okay, so what we have to do? We have to multiply this fraction by this denominator, and next step we have to multiply this fraction by this denominator. Okay, so look at this, 4 by 13 which is equal to 4 by 13 4 into 15 by 13 into 15. And 3 by 15, which is equal to, we are going to multiply this fraction by 13. So 3 into 13 by 15 into 13. So denominator become same. Okay, 13 into 15 is 195 and 15 into 13 is 195. And look at the numerator. 4 into 15 is 60 and 3 into 13 is 39. So now these fractions become like fractions. So 60 divided by 195 and 39 divided by 195. Now how to compare like fractions? So we have to compare only numerators, isn't it? The fractions with bigger numerators are bigger, isn't it? So the numerators are 60 and 39. Which one is bigger? So 60 greater than 39, isn't it? So 60 divided by 195 is greater than 39 divided by 195. Okay. Since 60 by 195 is greater than 39 by 195, so 60 divided by 195 belongs to 4 by 13, isn't it? So we have said that 60 divided by 195 is greater than 39 by 195, isn't it? So 60 by 195 belongs to 4 by 13. So automatically 4 by 13 is greater than this 39 by 195 belongs to 3 by 15. So automatically 4 by 13 is greater than 3 by 15. Okay. So since 60 by 195 is greater than 39 by 195, 4 by 15 is greater than 4 by 15, 13. It is not 15, it is 13. 4 by 13 is greater than 3 by 15. Okay, is it clear? Yes. So next one is exercise 8.3. First problem. Put the correct sign less than, greater than or equal to in the box. So we are going to compare fractions. Okay. Look at the first problem. 3 by 7 and 5 by 7. Look at the fractions. Here denominators are same, isn't it? 7, 7. So denominators are same. If the denominators are same, then they are like fractions, isn't it? Then they are like fractions. So we have to compare only numerators, isn't it? We have to compare only numerators. Here the numerator is 3 and here the numerator is 5. 3 is less than 5. So 3 by 7 is less than 5 by 7. Okay, is it clear? If the fractions are like fractions, then we have to compare only numerators. Okay, we have to compare only numerators. And look at the second problem. 6 by 11 and 4 by 13. Here the denominators are not same, so they are unlike fractions. So we can use any of the two methods. What are the two methods? By cross multiplication, and next one is changing into like fractions. Okay, so we can use any of these two methods. Okay, so we can cross multiply. Okay, so 6 into 13, let's find out. 6 into 13. What is 6 into 13? 13, 6 3s are 18, remainder 1, 1 6 are 6, 6 plus 1 is 7, 78. And next one is 4 into 11. 4 into 11. 4 11s are 44. So here 78 is greater than 44. Isn't it? 78 is greater than 44. So 6 by 11 is greater than 4 by 13. Okay. So first cross multiply. 6 into 13 is 78 and 4 into 11 is 44. 78 is greater than 44. So 6 by 11 is greater than 4 by 13. Okay children. So remaining problems try to do. So try to compare the remaining ones. Okay. So I'll solve all these remaining problems in the next class. Okay. So you can copy down in your textbook. Okay children. So you can make a try on your own. Okay. So study well. I'll meet you in the next class. Okay, thank you.